Alright. Oh wait, wrong thing. They added this. So I figured I'd try it. I don't think it gives anything special. Besides just being a really, really cool and really difficult challenge. That Mouse Faust guy, I was helping a friend of mine earlier who was like Hunter rank 12. And we were doing a quest for... I think it was a Baroth. Or a Duratotus. And the guy hopped in, and he's Hunter rank 29. And he fainted to it. And I was just like, wow. What, does Teostra not come in until later? I don't want to fight Nergigante first. I want Lunastra first. That thing must be purged at all costs. Oh shit, that thing's super aggressive. Is that because people complained about none of the Elder Dragons like attacking on sight? This is gonna be rough, I already know it, judging by how much damage I took from the little baby attack. Please don't drop with your head in an awkward place. It's gonna drop with its head in an awkward place. Z Porter 88. Oh boy, that was not in the normal attack. I'm so dead. I'm already dead. Oh my woman. Shinderu. Yep, I knew it. Well. Should have put stun resistance on. I knew that was gonna happen too. Before I even did this. I should just restart the quest now. Restart the quest, get a better canteen food. Holy shit, the hitboxes. Lava see off hitboxes. No. Can you not for a second? Can you attack my cat for once, you bitch? Yeah, it is confirmed. Fucking using a whetstone is like using a challenger mantle. Have to put on fucking Rocksteady just to sharpen my goddamn weapon. Oh my word. It's so ridiculous how fast this monster attacks. It really is just stupid. Holy fuck, let me not take damage to it. What the actual fuck were they thinking? You can't even block it. Because they were like, shield up is too effective against all the other bosses in the game. We might as well just delete it. But we're not. So all we're going to do is now every single boss we're going to design from here on out, we're going to make it have unique effects when you try and use the mechanics that work a specific way on every other monster in the game. I can't do stuff fast enough, even with the sword and shield. I'm still too fucking slow, man. Yeah. I can't even get out of the way. Yeah. I was forced to climb the ledge and do an animation that I can't roll out of. This boss is just fucking broken. Period. Ain't shit you can do about getting hit by it. Let me pick up the crystal burst. Oh my god, they have to put the footprints right on top of the fucking crystal burst, don't they? Just to give you a little moment as you try to pick it up when you're in the fucking combat. Assholes. I love how it just stands where you faint, too. Like, it's just programmed to be a dick. It's not even programmed to act like other AI in this game, where they, like, roam and do stuff normally, or go to, like, the center of a map after they fainted you or something. No, it's literally programmed to just, like, once you're dead, just stand there like a fucking idiot. Because it doesn't matter. Apparently they forgot, like, the finer details that made the fucking Monster Hunter games actually good. Oh my, yeah, just an instant attack with a hitbox before the particle effect has even come out. Like, are you actually serious? The particle effect wasn't even fucking out of its mouth yet. Oh my god. This is fucking ass. This boss just fucking sucks. Wow. It can, like, do another attack before I can even recover from anything that I could possibly do. Even if that was a roll. If I roll, it can do an animation before I can finish. Holy shit. Fuck this damn game. Fuck this shit. This shit is so stupid. I don't even know how I avoided that. Any other moment I'd get hit by that. Pretty much need recovery speed to fight this fucking thing. I can't even get hits in on it because it's so... I get one hit, one action. You get one action that takes 10 frames and that's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. And then you get hit. No other weapon in the game has this level of mobility. So you're pretty much just fucked every way. Let me heal. Whore. Oh my god, and it is a boss that just ignores slinger ammo. It just ignores mechanics. You know mechanics that work on every other boss in the game? Yeah, they don't work on this one because we just decided so. Because they were all the mechanics that made the game too easy. Just remove mechanics. That's how you make a fucking game harder. This is the fucking problem I had with fucking Neo. You just remove shit and it makes the game harder. It doesn't do anything for the actual gameplay of the game. It just makes the game artificially fucking more difficult. It's not even that this monster is actually that hard. It's just that a bunch of bullshit that would normally work on normal monsters doesn't work on it. Period. Because all it is just a super amped up Teostra. Yay. Now you get to watch the scripted animation of the Turf War. What? I've got to be so careful. That's not being careful. Put your weapon away. Don't use a potion with your weapon out. People who think that that's a good idea even though it lowers your character's mobility, are fucking idiots. Oh my god, and his thorns are already hardened. I'm gonna say, he can hit you no matter how far you think you are in back of him during that animation. Can you not? What is the monster's deals since the patch with the, like, triple, quadruple roar nonsense? What did they break in the AI? And it's gonna roar again. 4th roar. Told you, quadruple roar, and now it's not gonna roar again for another 5 minutes. Nope, never mind. It's gonna roar for a 5th time. Quintuple roars. You thought 4 wasn't enough? You thought not having earplugs was good? You need to have earplugs level 5 in every build, fucking dumbass. It's mandatory. Also, what's up, Ricky, if you're still there? I don't know if I ever said that or not. Because I was so fixated on just being a fucking rage tard. All we have to not do is die to Tempered Teostra. I hate that. Don't jump, please. It didn't sharpen even though it did all 4. Monster Hunter. The charge blade can get the charge on the sword if the sword charge animation finishes. But your dumbass character is like, it's not sharpened unless I stare at it. And it goes, shing. Actually, you know what? Cuck you, bud. Fuck you in the ass. Let me get one of these boys. Ooh, yay. More buffs. Nergigante, I'm confident in my ability to beat. Teostra and Lunastra, I'm still bad. Even nerfed Teostra is still like a nightmare. How did I not get hit by that? Yes! Careful now, bud. Oh my god, stop. I rolled 3 times. It should have been out. Dicks! Right in my Uranus. Right in Uranus. Dicks. All over the placeness. Dicks. All in my... Singing janty tunes about Uranus. Holy, did you put those snowflakes everywhere for me? I'm colorblind, so I can't see red. Oh, that is not a snowflake! I couldn't not do what I was doing. Good thing I had Rocksteady on. Bebop and Rocksteady. Bibbidi bop and bop daddy. Doo-wop daddy. I didn't even get healed from that because I didn't stand next to it. Fuck! Tempered's move too fast. No, 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 no. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? What are you, fucking insane? Oh my god, now I'm fucking breathing. You got the breath of air going through me. Shut up. Doesn't matter what I get. I just needed the extra staminars. Oh, and more potions. Right. I will first try this. If I have to be a complete fucking pussy about it. That was a bad idea. I should have just did my dung pod strat. Didn't matter. He's still a god. Until he carts to Nergigante and then squeals. What you been talking about? That's me. I sound like a South Park character. One of the... Hello, Shout Boy. He just shouts all the time. I like my Nergigantes with my Scanch. Nope. Nope. That did not hit me. That did not. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Who? Let the dogs out. Who? And we did it. Whew. They feel like they're pretty squishy. Like they don't have much health, but they fucking hit you hard. I only fainted twice to Lunastra. And really, both of those faints could have been avoided if RNG wasn't so damn anal about fucking me in the Reynas. Ooh, Mighty Bow Jewel too. It's not like I've already gotten, like, so many of those. How about an iron molecule? I'd really love one of those. Those are my favorite. Sure. Grab them while you got them. Amazing. Didn't even really give you anything special. It's just like a fucking... Here's my huge ass dick sort of quest. Let's finally get that upgraded. All right. Those. Glaive Insecto. You're gonna have to get another Lunostra gem. Which I don't want to do. How's it going, dude? You at work, man? I'm guessing you are. You'd be playing if you were home. Oh wait, right, that's right. You work at night. Oh my god, I forgot. This build has a Fluvia resistance in it by default. I didn't even have fucking fire resistance on. Oh my goodness. I could have had max stun resistance and fire resistance the entire time. Crawling in my skin. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. This one... I gotta change back to the sexy color. No, more red. That's... It's getting there. It's getting there. No, just a little... Too red. Too red. It's too bright at this angle. Yeah, that's good. Looks like it's glow in the dark. Yes, yes. Very good. Client, that's the new world for you. What the hell? Well, that's just the new world. Just a tempered trio. Also known as the Triostra. Trioostra. Trace Ostra. I wonder if you can get tempered investigations. Yeah, Monster Hunter isn't a game that really gets a lot of views for whatever reason. And if you do get a view, it's normally like some dude asking for help. And it's like, I don't really want to just dedicate my time to trying to join someone else's session when I like need to add them and a bunch of other nonsense. It's like, if they can join my session, that's fine. But then I get distracted. We'll do it again. See if we can do it without fainting this time. You know what? Actually, this is a perfect opportunity. Where did I even save it when I put it together the other night? Could have swore I had another one. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. I need to label these. No, that's not earplugs. There's the earplugs. My nice color will go away though, sadly. Sorry, just gotta re-sexify the color real quick. Now that they added the ability to change the color so easily. It's like, it's one tick in between being the shade that I want and it being too red. It's like a specific shade that just has that, like, you just want to hold your hand over it because it's so bright. My eyes! It's such a bright color that at different angles with the light pointing at it, it looks like different colors. And that actual, like, shade of pink-red has that effect in real life, too. We're on really bright sunny days. From a distance it'll look orange, and then at close up in low light it looks red. It's just really trippy. You can see how, like, near the butt of my character in that little bit of a cutscene, it's almost like a pearlescent paint in a car, where it's like the darker areas are more red, whereas the brighter areas are like more pink. And it's not even that it's actually like that. It's actually the same color. It's just the way that you perceive that color. At least in real life. In the game, it's lighting effects and, like, specular bullshit. But in real life, there are certain colors that are like that. That you can't capture them properly on a camera. Or display them properly with, like, a monitor. There's just something about the way that the human eye looks at something that is really, really hard to replicate, I guess. Oh yeah, earplugs, right. Oh, this was the biggest mistake of my life. I should have just went with my other build. I've got 150 damage hidden so far. Oh, and I used another cool drink. Like, honestly, what are you supposed to do if you have a weapon that's not a sword and shield? This build has 3 out of 3 in focus in it, and this is the fastest the greatsword can do attack animations. That double hitbox is redonkulous. Why do you do those things, Capcom? Like, good luck dodging it. I can't even run enough. It takes too much stamina to run away from this monster. No, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna get hit. Oh. It just perfectly does everything to counter you, dude. You can't do anything. It double does abilities if it misses and stuff like that. It's like a human player using it, for fuck's sake. It just does all the cheapest shit it can do in a row. Such a fucking asshole boss. Doesn't even belong in this game. It belongs in fucking Monster Hunter Generations. Get back here. Don't run over to bitch Nergigante. No, this boss is the one that they just added, and it is probably the most retarded thing ever in a Monster Hunter game. Outside of the Generations games. But those games play very differently to Monster Hunter World. Due to the fact you have multiple styles to fight with your weapon. Every weapon has 4 fighting styles in the Generations games. You have like Aerial, Striker, Guild, which Guild is the fighting style of the base Monster Hunter games like Monster Hunter 1, 2, 3, and 4, and World. World you fight with the Guild fighting style. Of course it's modified because they added things like True Charge Slash, which didn't exist. But True Charge Slash is basically a retarded Moonbreaker. If you look up Moonbreaker with the Great Sword from Monster Hunter Generations, you'll see what I mean. Generations Ultimate. The new one. Oh my fucking Gigante. Holy... Stop! You've canceled 2 of my potions! Holy shit! I hate your stupid jump flinch bullshit. Doesn't even do damage, it literally is just put in to flinch the fuck out of your character. Fuck you, asshole. Oh my word. Why am I even bothering with Enraged Nergigante over here? Like, just fucking both eat a dick. Eat a fucking giant-sized dick. The most logical way to avoid anything. Dive on the ground. He's lucky I don't have the lance on right now, or he'd be feeling the pain. I can't aim my shit at his weak thorns, so they're gonna harden. There we go. Broke those. Get the ones off of his head. No! Oh my god, and they hardened even after all that fucking damage. Horse shit. I'm not going to be able to sharpen. Thanks, you actually RNG'd good for once. Alright, one more to go. Nice. So they do give tempered investigations for picking up all the footprints. Holy shit, he put down so many footprints, dude. The sheer amount of research points. Fuck, I didn't tackle early enough. How am I not critting? I feel like I crit more when I don't put down the fucking affinity booster for 50% additional crit. Holy dog shit. What are these odds that I somehow always get? I have weakness exploit level 3. What, did they nerf weakness exploit? Secretly? Nope, you're not going to be my first feint. We're going to play this like you're a Dark Souls boss. stand next to you to heal, because that's the safest place. And then stand next to your face like your Quelaag. Normal Teostra is much easier than bitch Teostra. Yes. Stagnum. Stagnum. Shit, couldn't tackle fast enough. And these are tempered versions of these monsters too, that's why they're outlined in purple. When you... Oh shit, I swapped to the wrong part. Well, that's gonna make this very tough. Yep. Well, I can salvage it. Damn it, didn't work that time. I'm doing some weird shit upon wake up because he normally moves right the second he stands right up. But yeah, there we go. Faintless. Faintless without the sword and shield or lance. All you need is earplugs level 5. And if you want to, stun resistance level 3 instead of attack boost. You don't really need attack boost. You'll still do good damage. You can just run steadfast and more fire resistance if you want to. However, it's not necessary. Wyvern's Ignition is OP as is. Oh, nice. Nice, Hyro. I'm surprised your weapon that had the gem slot on it didn't have blue sharpness. Sorry, I didn't answer that sooner. Also, Hyro, I thought you weren't going to come to the stream because you said you didn't want to see spoilers. You didn't want to hear spoilers. You were doing the thing. The Argosy. Good stuff.
600 research points for one monster? Sure. Sure, bud. Whatever you want. Oh wait, no, it's not one monster. 3 monsters. Ooh. It didn't give me a shitty investigation for once. It actually gave me a decent one. Too bad he's gonna be way tougher than the one that's on that quest. The bosses in that are actually really easy to kill because they're so squishy. They're just really, really squishy. At least they feel that way. They feel like it doesn't take very long to kill them at all. It's funny how you've watched him too. I think I've also recommended him before. Sorry, I wanted to go out for a smoke, but I was trying to figure out like what's a good screen to leave it on that has a lot of information that can be looked at. I need like a thing that you can do in game just to set it on AFK mode that's like a screensaver for a monitor where it just like just shows like a wheel of shit that you've done. This person's killed blah 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 monsters. He's captured blah 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 that many of them. His highest amount of damage he's ever done on a hunt is blah 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 damage, or something like that. I think that'd be a lot better of a guild card thing. It's still very hot out here. Sorry, I'm not saying much. I don't really have much to say. That besides she sells seashells by the seashore. But no, so far one thing I can like confidently say about the new monster is it's very, very, very overly hard. More because it's like, of just the removal of your ability to do stuff to it that you would be able to do to normal monsters. Flash pods, stuns, things like that don't work the same way, and can even cause you to get a negative backlash side effect. If Lunastra is enraged and she flies in the air, and you try to flash her out of the air when she's enraged, she'll normally, like, I'd say 1 out of every 5 to 6 times, she'll instantly dive bomb with her supernova attack that sets the entire area on fire. And that shit just, you might as well just delete your character with how quick it takes your health away if you don't run health boost and a bunch of fire resistance. And drink a cool drink. If not, the only other way to avoid it that I've found so far is to let the initial nova knock you onto the ground, and then don't touch your controller until your character automatically stands back up, and then immediately hold the opposite direction of the monster, sprint, and dive onto the ground to get the invulnerability frames of diving. It's the only way not to lose like your entire HP bar. And I was telling the other dude here earlier when I was playing with him, but if you're doing a boss fight and that boss fight has you in a situation where you have a huge chunk of your HP bar that's red, healing with a mega potion will just take away the extra red instead of healing it. So what you can do is use a Stera Jerky, which is a version of something that's been in most of the game since I think Monster Hunter 3, and what it basically does is it heals the red portion of your HP bar and boosts your natural ability to recover, so it increases your recovery speed slightly. It also removes bleeding from a Doggeron specifically, but so do sushi fish, if you were wondering. That and sushi fish can also be used if you're running a wide range build to like heal teammates. You can run a wide range build and use the sushi fish to heal with an instant heal, because it's sushi fish is an instant heal. It's not something that your character has to take time to eat. Oh yeah. The like gods of Neo. The people who are like, oh yeah, I just don't take damage on a 5-minute boss fight, and it's like, I don't even understand your brain, dude. How some of them people do that. Like, people call me good at that game, and I'm just like, it's like I always say, I'm at the upper echelon of good player. I'm not a pro player. I'm just good. I know pro strats, but my ability to execute is less than par. It's like people who do no damage shit in Monster Hunter. It's like, I just don't even understand how you do that. The monsters just attack too fast, in my opinion, for that to even be possible. But then again, you see those dudes and they're just like, they make the game look like you're playing in slow motion, and I'm like, I thought I'm doing stuff as fast as I can, man. And it's like, you just sit there and wonder what the fuck you're doing wrong. Or what you're doing differently, but you're not. You're just, your brain does not operate at the same capacity that theirs does. You cannot like operate 100 actions per minute with like 20 permeations of what you can do or what might happen. That's why I would always tell people to go to your streams, Rasan. If they actually wanted to learn how to, like, dodge and do that kind of shit properly. I was always more of a tanker than a dodger. Excuse me. Although, on a general scale, I do find Monster Hunter to be a lot less fair to the player, if I'm being honest. There's so many different ailments and shit that can make your character unable to do anything. I mean, there are things like that, like sloth talismans and stuff in Neo, but you don't have to worry about normal bosses outside of the Abyss openly, like, applying a sloth talisman without you knowing. Tackle. Still doing startup. That mantle seems pretty cool. No, not a... Oh. Yeah, I want to go fishing right now. I just gotta catch a fish. My urge to fish knows no bounds. I sharpen at the edge of the zone, just so I can get the most out of my protective polish, which is that green outline around my sharpness meter. Hello, Nerd a Bitch Day. This is gonna suck. I was just trying to take some opportunistic pot shots on him. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, don't want to. Get out of there. No, I wasn't close enough. He's too fast. Tempered Nergigante. Yeah, I knew that was coming. He hits me like I'm not even wearing armor. I didn't even get to skin Lunastra. Nice! I want the nerd gem more than anything else. Them augmentations. Where's Teostra? There he is. Hey, bud. Good looking out. I just rolled into the dust cloud just to get affected by blast. Hey, Adrian joined. Did I get hit by that guy's blast because he didn't remove the blast from himself? Is that what just happened there? Or am I fucking crazy? I would have to watch that back to understand how I took damage there. What the fuck was that? Such a bad idea. Oof. Oh my god, I'm a gem god. Unless you're always guaranteed a gem, but I didn't hear any of those other guys get gems. MS? I think you meant Monster Hunter, right? It's fine. I know what you mean. Monster Slayer. The video game, you know? Monster Killer. We got rid of them fast. Well, I mean, Hyro, I hate to sound like an asshole as well when I say this, but that's the benefit of being good at just video games in general, is reading and understanding game mechanics. You build your intuition with how many games you play. It's like I always tell people, their first game like this will always be their hardest game like this. It doesn't matter what game that is third-person action it is. Because, I mean, there's some stuff which is and isn't translatable, but you can generally be like, oh, I understand, like, I need to be, like, X, and I'll get Y as a result. I'll get X. I'll get Z as a result if Y and X come together. And X is RNG. Which will fuck thee into the face. Look at all these weapons. This is also... I have so much inventory. These are what I needed the whiskers for earlier. And now I need a freaking wyvern gem. Like, so many weapons need those to upgrade. I need more Gaiju Whiskers. And then I need to go and kill more low-rank Anjanaths. Yay. That's high-rank Tobi Kadachi and a Wyvern gem. That's why I don't have that. That's right. Oh yeah, I need to sell that. Oh yeah, the Identiglaive. Fiddlebricks. Yeah. This is what I was telling you earlier about what you needed to do with your bowgun. I haven't put mods on these yet. Spoops. This one only has a very little amount of... So what would be the most important? It doesn't need recoil because it can't fire many different ammo types. It's just a really, really high damage pierce gun, I guess. Or spread gun. I was just seeing how much that did. Sorry. Send me a refill on items. Oh, that was my last cool drink. Now it isn't. Oh wait, no, I want to resave this build over the older version of it. It's gotta be obnoxiously colored. Like, this armor just has to be. My character looks like you could take a bite of him and it would taste delicious. Fruity! I smell delicious! It's from the Psychos and Boogerlands. Boogerland, Snot Quest 2. Quest for the snottiest of all. I'm still trying to figure out what is special about this quest. If there even is, and it's not just like, oh, that's just tempered triple threat. Tornado tag match, except there's no Kushala. They really need to have Kushala in a tornado tag match with Nergigante, Lunastra, and Teostra. Although the frame rate would probably be like 5. Although when the PC version comes out and modders can like spawn things in, then we might see a 4-way. Because then they can like hack their damage to actually be high enough so that they're not fighting for 30 minutes to kill each other. A do 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 do. I'm mimicking the bagel hunting horn. Hold on, let's slap a... Here. Wait. The hunting horn noises count as sound effects. I'm pretty sure they don't. Or do they count as music? I guess that's something to test another time. When I'm not in some dude's game. Before I Kevin Spacey the fuck out. Let's go. Let's go. Van Gogh. That would be an interesting, like, detail if hunting horn volume was tied to that.
No! Oh, get swiftied. That is a ridiculous attack. Didn't hurt. Okay, maybe a little. Oh shit, I forgot cool drink. Have I eaten catfish? You mean in real life? Yeah. I've had bullhead as well, which is in the catfish family, but it's not called a catfish, technically. Brown bullhead. We get those a lot more than we get channel cats and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, my dude. The Doot Master. That's what the community calls it anyways, even though it's not really a dooter anymore. It's more of a whatever the sound effect is for the weapon. Doot. Doot. I don't have any more bombs, dude. I'm sorry. But I can buff everybody. Hunting horn. It's not that complicated, but also pretty complicated at the same time. Learning how to attack with it is not complicated. Learning what the attacks do and how you're doing them is the hard part. Because it's all input-based movement sort of things. Like, if you press triangle, like, when you're moving, you get a different attack than if you stand still. Hold on, let me get rid of all of these real quick. It's just self-improvement. Self-improvement. My lips got stuck together, so it sounded different than what I meant. Self-improvement sounds like a Harry Potter transmogrification spell gone wrong. Get riggedy riggedy rags.
You almost just cost us. Again, I don't think did I skin Lunastra earlier? I don't even remember. We're literally doing the thing that is in the fucking stupid animated video. There's just 3 to 4 guys just walking around in a circle picking up scent and just... Next little bit. You think you smelled it enough? You got a good sniff? You got a good sniff with your nose? Why would you do that, you fucking asshole? What a fucking troll. Lol, you died. Lol, lol, you died. I feel like that's the kind of guy that guy is. I love when people use fire weapons against Teostra and then instantly explode the dust particles. You're farming gems on the triple threat one? Are you farming for good gems? Because you'll never get good gems from that if that's what your aim is. You have the highest chance of getting attack boost type gems from red phase stones. Not the orange ones, from the red ones, if I remember correctly. The orange ones have the highest chance for the rarity 8 gems, but the rarity 7 gems, like the attack boost and stuff like that, true shot and stuff, comes from tier 2 tempered monsters. Normally. Oh, I almost took the clean sweep on him. Swept the floor. The hunting sweep. God horn. 100 damage a hit. Except not really, because I wasn't using demon drug or my might seeds like I should have. Hunting horn gets 2, at least if you're if you have a hunting horn that has an attack buff, because self-improvement ever since they patched it is also an attack buff. So a hunting horn can apply essentially 2 attack buffs to itself, plus might seed, plus demon drug, plus demon powder, because all of them independently stack on one another. The only 2 that don't stack on top of one another are demon drug and mega demon drug. They just overwrite one another. Mega demon drug has a stronger effect than demon drug, but they both do the same thing. They give you a buff that lasts the entire duration of the hunt, whereas things like the might seed or the demon powder only last 3 minutes, I believe, and the pills only last 20 seconds. These right here. Oh, yeah. I'd save your gleaming streamstones for augmentations, honestly. I made the mistake of melding away all my gleaming streamstones, and now I hardly have any of them. See. Look at this. I have hundreds of the other ones, but only 5 of these. Save them for augmentations. Trust me. Unless you're doing the tier 2 one, which by all means, you still get decent gems. I'm gonna have to do that sometime too, because I have so many extras. Actually wanted to check real quick. Here, let's do this while we're here. Let's go. Spin the wheel of fortune. Big money, big money, big money. No whammies. That's a whammy, and a whammy, and a whammy. 3 whammies. You don't even get the option of having 3 whammies on the actual show. But that's what we got. 3 motherfucking whammies. Would you believe that I still don't have all the gems in the game? I'm still missing some. I know for sure I'm missing 1. I don't know how many more I'm missing past that, but I know with 100% certainty I'm missing one more. That being an iron wall gem. I thought I got rid of that investigation. It came back like a disease. Wait, there's one thing I haven't checked since they did the update and changed the event quests. Dude, it is still 74 degrees in here. Sorry. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but at least for PS4 Pros, I don't know if they did this for the stock one, but they patched the loading times. Yeah. There's no new one. Super female martial artist. Martial artist in red. Look at this, by the way. All A. God. Too bad that wasn't on stream. I don't believe. That 7:06 time. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I did it the other day. I was like, whoa! Whoa, not having to wait an entire minute to load to an area that's tiny as fuck. It's worse than Bloodborne in its fucking hub world. I remember when people complained when Bloodborne came out, its loading screen was like 45 seconds to a minute long to go back to the Hunter's Dream initially. And when the game first came out, for those people who never got to play Bloodborne when it first came out, Bloodborne didn't initially have the item descriptions on the loading screens. That was actually something added in through a patch like 3 to 4 months after its release. It's just like how within the first couple months of its release, most of the skips that you would have found in a game like Dark Souls 1 years later were patched within the first month or two because people spent like, I guess, half of the time when they were playing Bloodborne through just jumping into walls and random surfaces. Because the amount of fucking places that people figured out how to jump out of bounds in that game initially was insane. And it was like the same thing with Dark Souls. If you look at one of the unassisted but still glitch using speedruns of Dark Souls 2 pre-Bino boosting patch, that shit is just like, how did someone figure that out? Like, how? How did someone figure out not only that if they use the binoculars and roll and press R1 as you're rolling out of the binoculars you would gain momentum, but not only that, if you did it multiple times in a row, to speed up your character into specific places in the terrain, you could glitch through it and be sent through the mountain into the ground and walk on collision that you wouldn't even think was there. And it's just like, I can understand like grenade jumping out of bounds in a video game. I've done a lot of out of bounds stuff in Borderlands and Halo and stuff like that. But that's just like another level of how the fuck did you even figure out how to do that? It was like the other day I was using Charge Blade and I did a super amped elemental discharge that I don't even know how I did it, but it didn't do the side swipe, but it did all the explosions on the ground. And then come to find out, after I did my stream last night, I looked up what they patched in terms of the weapons, and the glitch that I had only had happen to me once before apparently is already patched. So, whatever. It was basically what it would allow you to do is get the high damage slam animation faster if you timed it right. So you wouldn't get the super long wind up. You'd get the wind up of the normal fast animation, but you'd get the slam of the high damage one. It looked really weird when you would pull it off. It would act like as if you used it out of a guard point almost. I don't even remember if it was on stream or not when it happened to me. I just went out for a smoke real quick. Oh, that cold air feels really good. Douse me in it. It smells like nature. Nature and the taste of a cigarette. Delicious. It's a slightly musky smell due to the woodchuck that lives nearby, mixed with like aroma of cut grass and flower pollen. And then you rain on it, and then you go outside after it's rained and it just smells. There's just something incredibly satisfying about the smell after it's rained, due to the fact that a lot of plants release like certain chemicals into the air after it rains. It's the same thing when you cut grass. You're getting like all these terpenes and things in your nose and stuff like that, pollen and other things. Whoa. I'm gonna break my microphone doing that eventually. Good thing I have a spare. My mic fell out of my ear and swung by the controller. It's like, that's bad. Next thing I know, my mic goes mute for an entire stream, and I'm like, why isn't anyone staying? Could also be just because I'm outside smoking a cigarette, but whatever. I don't like to sit down for extended periods of time. It's bad for the legs. And it's really fucking hot in there. So I'm like sweating my ass off as I'm playing the game. It's because of the metal roof. Like during the day it like bakes the inside like it's a fucking oven. It got to like 90. On the inside. And of course that's without factoring in like the dew point. It felt like it was actually like close to 100 inside today because we don't have AC at this place. So it's like even the breeze, which is only like 69 degrees or 68 degrees, feels so nice. For me, like 80 to 90 degrees is like scorching, squelching hot because of the humidity around here. And normally when it's hot, it's also accompanied by a very high dew point. Sorry, my voice keeps getting raspy. I hate having a mustache sometimes. Need to shave it off tomorrow. Like people go like, why do hipsters just shave the mustache and just leave the rest? It's because it's like the entire rest of the beard isn't annoying. A mustache is fucking annoying. It pokes. It sticks into things. And then when you like touch your face sometimes it's like so sharp that, or not sharp on the outside, but like internally sharp that it makes it feel like a needle just poked your face, even though it's just your own hair on the inside. At least that's how mine is. I have like a bunch of hairs at the front of my lip that are just like, if I drink something the right way, it feels like someone just poked me in the middle of my lip with a needle. Just due to the stiffness of my hair. I need like mustache wax to control this shit, because my hair gets so stiff. I need something that unstiffens it, that like over conditions it, and then it's like just weird because you have that shit on your lip when the rest of your facial hair is fine. I have like that Italian type of mustache where it just wants to grow sidewards. If I let the sides of my mustache grow out, I can do a Fu Manchu. Because the like sides of my mustache will grow long before the center of it will. So it's like if I want to have an even mustache on my face, I have to shave the sides regularly because they'll outgrow the center and it just looks really weird. I'm used to really hot temperatures though. In my other place I also didn't have air conditioning and I was on the top floor. It got, at one point, with the little digital thermometer that I had in my room next to my computer, at one point it got to the point where the thermometer went, because it read and feels like it didn't read and what the actual air temperature was. It was like 124 degrees in my room one time. And I'm just sitting there playing fucking video games, drinking water like a maniac. With a fan, like, blowing directly in my face. I'm just like, oh yeah, this is fine. And now I'm older and it's like fucking 80 degrees inside. No, I'm done. I don't know if that's just because I became adjusted to cooler temperatures and I used to it being hot in my room. I was used to it being 80 to 90 degrees on almost a daily basis, because even when it was cold outside, when they would turn on the heaters and stuff, all the heat would travel up. So the highest places would be so hot from all the heat, whereas the bottom floor would just feel normal. This is also just due to the heating system and the radiators not being bled properly in like years, so certain radiators in the house would stay like almost bone cold, whereas others would get like nuclear hot. You had to be careful about having stuff around it because it could literally catch shit on fire. Just a big metal radiator. The ones that are built into the wall, not the ones that like hang. Ones that have like the metal posts and everything that you like, if you stub your foot against it, it's gonna bleed, sort of thing. Like they were. I'm glad, for one of the reasons that I don't live there, to have to deal with that stupid heating system. Known as the Toe Destroyer. Did you ever want to have your toe obliterated? Just smack it into one of the old school radiators that are built into the floor. If you're gonna hold on to anything in case of a storm, holding on to some of the radiator piping is actually one of your best bets. And I mean, no joke, that's sort of why they did it in the movies when you go down into the basement. If you're going to hold on to anything, hold on to the piping. Because the piping is the hardest thing for wind to rip up, because it's held into the ground normally. You'd have to get knocked out by something like debris, or have the house or whatever you were in cave in on top of you. Murder Dante is a beast. To other monsters, anyways. Against the little attack bees that are the hunters, though. Doesn't stand much of a chance. I love the wall splat. No. I was just trying to attack Nerd until he got unenraged, but whatever. He can follow us. I don't mind. Please don't attack me while I'm doing this. Dude, you're good at skating. That's bad. 1,327 attack. Got 378 attack. Ah! Good one. I love how the thing can barely keep up. Almost forgot to disband. Cock teased him when it was just on accident. What a cock tease I am. Hey, we got the new monster maxed out already. Nice. What did I do with my freaking water? What wizardry did I disappear with my water to? Did I already drink that? I was like, there's no way. Found it. Water. Sure, Scarlet, we'll give you some run. Let's get rid of characters. Mr. Characters for Nate. Calligraphy, sorry. That's what I intended to say, but my brain didn't word properly. Calligraphy guy. Oh, wait, 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 wait. They didn't add a Lunastra gem. I already know it. Wow, what a surprise. They didn't add a Teostra gem. Or a bitch Teostra gem. I can't feel. They added the new armor just to get people to go away from making attack boost focused builds, because that became like earplugs and attack boost became like the center of almost every build late game. That and weakness exploit, or you're wearing very specific stuff to get set bonus like crit for elemental weapons with the Rathalos stuff. Or if you're lucky enough, the Azure Starlord stuff. Oh fuck, sorry. Oh yeah, stretching, my eyes closed. Stop, please. Fox. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Doesn't really matter because Murder Dante is gonna fuck us up anyways. I hate that attack too. 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 Is it just gonna infinite combo me to death? Stop hitting me! Hit someone else in the party! You fucking bitch. Stop roaring. Get over it.
He called me a bitch.
Holy shit, the hitbox on that is so bullshit. And now I'm getting hit again. Or not, because hitboxes make every sense. You know what a sense is? A hitbox. You know how to make it? Hitbox. You ain't seen one until you hitbox. You thought you could look inside of a Schrodinger's cat and see a hitbox? Nope. Oh my Nergigante dick dweeb dildo driving dong hole. Why does Nergigante literally go for me every single fucking time? Do I have Feline Provoker on or some shit? See, it did nothing. Crystal Burst did absolutely fucking nothing. It just made it redo the attack over again. Also, peace out, Rasan. I didn't see your message because I was too focused on... I didn't even see the pop-up on the screen if it even worked, because half of the time it doesn't. I don't even remember having to deal with Nergigante that much on this class. Yeah, every single time I've done it in co-op, I've had to deal with Nergigante on the quest. Excellent job. Fine job. Let me move, let me move, let me move, let me fucking move, you bitch. He's trying to get health back by attacking, but that was not a good plan at all. No! I can't do my... I wanted to do an R2 circle, but it wouldn't let me because of the mining vein. What obnoxious game design. Recovery speed large is so useful. But I think I'm gonna call it here. I know I didn't play the full extra hour that I normally would have, but it didn't really matter to me. I'll be back. Peace out, everyone.